This off of some of the most amazing prices that we see throughout the year in Jay's collection. We still have brand new that we want to share with you. And if you are just joining us, $5 fills your cart today as far as shipping and handling goes on all of your favorite J. King pieces. So shop and have some fun on this Sunday afternoon. You deserve it. Yes, we do have a 5 and 5 coming up in just a little bit. That's exciting. Now, let's talk about the round agate graduated bead necklace with coordinating earrings that go back with it as well. First time back, first time at this amazing low price. The necklace from $80.90 to $49.95. The earrings from $40.90 to $29.95. Both of them are on 5 interest-free credit card payments as well. So 18 inches in this necklace with a 2 3/4 inch extender. Beautiful earth tones on this one.
Okay, and this, well, number one, again, not to sound like a broken record, but that's ridiculous. Okay? you couldn't buy, cut the material and do that. So this is a giveaway. We're down to the last few of the few. You know what makes this material unique? And I will tell you a story right now. I just came from the Tucson Gem Show. I would love to go back, but if I do, my wife is going to have just... She's not going to be happy. She's already not happy that I've been gone for 2 weeks. So she would be really unhappy if I decide to go back to Tucson. But it is still going on. In Tucson, I met this amazing guy, and I should have brought his book. He's a doctor. He's an Italian doctor, and he just wrote one of the most amazing books on agates that I've ever had. I've got a whole library of books on agates. There are people that dedicate their lives to agates. Agates are indigenous to the area that they're collected. Okay. So, and you can identify where that came from because they have very unique properties. This agate material comes actually from Southern Africa. It comes from Namibia, and it's gathered in an iron field, an iron ore field. And this isn't mined, it's gathered. And we have a person who's a friend of us, and she has got a very unusual program. Yeah. Her name is Sue, and she goes around, she trains the local indigenous people on what to look for. And so it's a way of them actually making a livelihood. So but you know, agates are specific. And so she trains them what to look for. And I gotta tell you, it takes a practiced eye because you would just walk right over it and not realize that you're walking on something of value. And so they gather this. So you never know how much you're gonna get. Also with agates is this, and these are very specific, very unique. They're unique only to that region, to that particular spot where they gathered at. This is totally different than any other agate in the world. So it's very, very specific. Here's the thing on agates too, is agates are so hard that the only thing you can do is actually cut them and work them, polish them with things that are harder than they are. So that means all of your equipment has to be diamond. So industrial diamond equipment's the only way you can cut this.
That's really neat.
To finish it, you finish it where you do the first rough in finish with diamond, and you do the final polish with sapphire, black sapphire powder. Wow. Is the only way to get a really shine on this. Now, so it's really heck on equipment, right? You go through a lot of equipment, a lot of blades and everything to cut it. And it's also very expensive to polish it. But here's the cool thing with agates, because they're so hard, once you get that luster on there, once you get that shine on there, it's like fine Damascus steel, right? That once you get it sharp, it stays sharp forever, right? Gorgeous. This, it keeps the luster, it keeps the polish. It really, really is amazing. And again, the uniqueness of it, the rarity of it, you know, everybody you think, oh, agates, you know, it's just agate. No, it's not just agate. It is only from that one project, that one place, that one location on planet Earth. Every agate is different. And there's a lot of the agates, even like the Brockman and stuff, that there's a lot of the agates now that are highly collectible and worth a lot of money. And you'll see them at the Tucson Gem Show where people specialize in certain agates. And just a little teeny piece, like a little specimen of agate can be like $85, $100, $200 for a specimen.
Wow. I mean, just wow. Okay, so stay on the line, everybody. Either one of these, First time, low price. So the necklace, again, 18 inches in the length with a 2 3/4 inch extender. It was $80.90. It's $49.95 today. And the drop earrings from $40.90 to $29.95. I've shown you so many different colors that match back with that necklace because it's just that perfect, again, neutral that you're gonna wear with absolutely everything. Everything is on 5 interest-free credit card payments. So if you're brand new to HSN, pull out whatever major card you're shopping with, select the Flex Pay option, and just pay one Flex Pay, and we're gonna send out your favorite piece to you. Of course, $5 fills your cart as far as shipping and handling goes as well. So more things to share with you. Of course, our phone lines are wide